Hi everyone, welcome back. Annette here from Ask Me Decor. Thanks for joining me today. In today's video, we are going to talk about packing a picnic basket to take to the fireworks. This is actually going to be a two-part series. This video, I'm going to talk about how I pack a picnic basket to take some snacks and drinks and treats to the fireworks. 4th of July is coming up, and I love to be prepared. Now I know fireworks have a little controversy attached to them. Believe me, I know. I'm a nurse. I am not a fan of backyard fireworks. I've seen what they can do. However, if you go to a venue and there's professionally done fireworks, that can be very enjoyable, very safe, and not as much of a big deal as when you're talking, you know, the neighbors lighting them off and them landing on your roof, that kind of thing. There's also a big concern for our pets. I love a professionally done fireworks display. While the first video is going to talk about how we pack this basket to take to the fireworks, the second video is going to be where we go to see the fireworks. We're actually going to visit a place called the Star Barn. It's about an hour and a half away from our home, and it is a great story about this barn. They actually moved it, restored it. It's now a wedding venue. It's amazing. And they're actually selling tickets because it's like a festival. It's going on all day. There's entertainment, there are food trucks, there are activities for the kids, there's train rides. It's really a fun place to spend the 4th of July, and that's where we're planning on spending it. Now, before we go anywhere, we need to get some snacks ready to put in the basket. And the first snack I'm going to make are these pretzel rods. I'm going to use the long pretzel rods, some dark chocolate, and some sprinkles that I got at Michael's. So first thing I need to do is spread out this parchment paper. And as soon as I pull out of the roll, you'll see I turn it upside down. That way it lays flat on the countertop and it doesn't keep rolling up on me. Then I'm going to grab my pretzels. Now I'm only making 6 of them. There's only 2 of us going. We probably will not even eat 6 pretzels. But just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to make 6 of them, and you can do the whole bag if you want to. I love these sprinkles that I got at Michael's because they came in a resealable bag. So I can save these and use them again next year because I'm only going to use a tiny bit of them out of this bag. So once I got my chocolate melted in the microwave, it was time to drizzle it on the pretzels. I drizzle it about halfway down each pretzel. And don't worry how you do this. It's not exact. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get some chocolate on the top of those pretzels, and once you put those sprinkles on, they're going to be perfect. Everyone's going to love them. I drizzle the sprinkles on the chocolate, and it's only really going to all be on the top of the pretzel. I'm not going all the way around the pretzel. But the one thing you do want to keep in mind with these sprinkles is get it on that chocolate before the chocolate starts getting hard so that they stick. Now it's time to put them in the refrigerator and let the chocolate harden. While we're doing that, we're going to get started on our next treat. The next treat's going to go in these adorable little cups I got at Michael's, and it's going to be cereal bark. I'm going to use just some odds and ends I actually had in my pantry to make this cereal bark. Some leftover cereal in a cup, I have some pretzels, I have some red, white, and blue M&Ms, marshmallows, and white chocolate. Now, I opted to melt my white chocolate on the stove. I had some trouble with white chocolate in the past. So what I did was add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil to about 3 to 4 tablespoons of white chocolate morsels.
and melted them on the stove, and that worked out perfect for me. I had no troubles. Then I spread out my cereal pieces on another piece of parchment paper, and now I'm adding a handful of pretzels to the mix. Next is going to be a handful of mini marshmallows. Then there'll be a handful of red, white, and blue M&Ms, and some of my sprinkles from Michael's. Now I take my melted white chocolate and drizzle that onto the mix. Now I try to keep that mix in the shape of a rectangle so that it will harden in one piece and it'll be easy to break up to put in the little cups. Once I got all the chocolate drizzled on top of my mixture, I mixed it up a little bit with my spoon just to get some of that chocolate in all the grooves. Now, while my cereal bark is in the refrigerator getting hardened, I'm going to put my pretzels in these tiny little treat bags and tie with a red and white striped bow. Okay, so my cereal bark is ready. It's cold enough to break up into pieces. So I am going to get that out of the refrigerator and put it in these adorable little cups. Like I said, I got these at Michael's. Everything at Michael's was on sale already, 50% off. Here's my cereal bark. It looks great. And I'm ready to break it up into pieces and put it in those little cups. Here's the last treat we're going to prep. My husband's a little bit of a health nut, so I want to have a healthier option for him. So I'm just going to do some blueberries in some of these little containers that I again got at Michael's.
So we need to get going on getting this picnic basket ready to take to the fireworks. First thing we're going to do is grab some of these frozen ice packs, okay? I'm going to put them in the bottom of here. Now, of course, a lot of you are going to want to take a cooler, and that would be perfectly fine. I want to take my cute little basket just because it's adorable. So I'm going to layer the bottom of it with these ice packs, and that's going to keep the bottom fairly cold. My drinks will stay drinkable, and the chocolate hopefully will keep from melting. Next thing I'm going to do is put this really cute red and white gingham napkin in the bottom to cover my ice. Next thing we're going to do is take some drinks, and I bought these flavored waters. I got some red ones and I got some white ones, trying to mimic the red and white stripes from the flag. So okay, that's what's going to fit. Perfect. I'm going to put a rolled up garbage bag inside of here because we don't want to leave any garbage on this lawn where we're watching the fireworks. Remember the saying, take only pictures, leave only footprints. And then I have these little baskets. I got these at the dollar store. They were $1 for 2 of them. And I'm thinking, so while you're sitting and watching the fireworks, you can take one of your snacks and put it in there. You can take your blueberries and put it in there. It's going to be very easy to watch the fireworks with a little basket so that your treats aren't like all over the place. You're not juggling your treats. Keep them in your little basket. So I'm gonna put 2 of those inside here. I bought some straws and they're just so cute. Got those at the dollar store, $1 for 3 of them. So I'm gonna toss them in my little basket. So while we're sipping on our waters, we're gonna do it with red, white, and blue stars. Another thing I got is some red, white, and blue glow-in-the-dark bracelets. We're gonna wear these while we watch the fireworks, and I got those at the dollar store for $1. So we're totally gonna throw those in there. I got a pack of Cracker Jacks at the grocery store. These Cracker Jacks have the flag on them, so they're gonna be perfect in my little basket. I also got some sparklers. I didn't know this, it was hysterical. Did you know that you have to show your ID to buy sparklers at the grocery store? I actually got carded to buy these sparklers. We're gonna light some sparklers while we're waiting for the fireworks to start. So definitely throw a lighter in there. And this is a good one because it's long, because sparklers kind of scare me. They go all over the place. The long one I think is better to light them with. I did buy some napkins. Red, white, and blue, of course. 4th of July theme. We've got to put our packs of blueberries in, and I do want them to be fairly low on the bottom on top of the ice to keep them a little cold. So we'll toss them in next. Next, I think we're gonna do our little cups of this little snack bark that we made with the cereal. We're gonna throw our cute little pretzels. Try to point them downwards so they can kind of be closer to where the ice is. Or maybe we'll put them right in this corner. One thing I do want to mention, if you are taking kids with you, you might want to take ear protection, like, earphones or the little earplugs, something to protect them from the noise. You're also going to want some bug spray. Now, I'm going to do these Deep Woods Off wipes. They work great because you don't get it all over your clothes. You just get it where you need it. So I'm definitely going to include a wipe for each of us. We'll throw that in there. And then one more thing I'm thinking is we are going to want to wave some flags while we're listening to the fireworks. So yeah, let's get some flags in there. Have to remember to take with us is the blanket. We're totally going to need something to sit on while we watch the fireworks and enjoy all our drinks and snacks. Well, that's going to do it for video number 1. I've got my snacks, my drinks, my flags, a blanket. I'm ready to go watch the fireworks. The next video is going to be where we go to watch them. We're going to a place called the Star Barn. You can't imagine how pretty this place is. I'm going to have video. It's a festival. There are food trucks. There's a train ride. It's going to be fantastic. So the next video will be us taking our little picnic basket and our blanket and enjoying the day at the Star Barn. Thanks for joining me today to help me get my picnic basket ready for the fireworks. I hope you join me for the next video where I show you where we're going and how we're going to enjoy all of this. Until then, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you can, and I can't wait to see you in the next video.